The fastest things on four wheels. Tonight we report on the dragsters that do 0 to 100 in 1 second flat.
Its foremost strip is at Santa Pod near Bedford, and yesterday the top men from America, Sweden and Britain were there for the Summer International World Series in the sport's elite class. That's Formula One funny cars. If you blinked, you missed it. From a standing start to 100 miles an hour in just 1 second. That's faster even than a jet plane. They may be called funny cars, but the colourful, garish exterior of the fiberglass bodies hides the most supercharged and highly tuned engines you're ever likely to find on four wheels. They cost around £25,000 each. They guzzle a gallon of fuel a second, and since they run on nitromethane at almost £19 a gallon, it's a highly expensive business. The ritual burnout before the start, to lay down a strip of hot, sticky rubber so there's the best possible traction for the massive rear tyres. Another costly item at £150 a time, and they last only for one meeting. Then it's psyching each other out, waiting for the Christmas tree lights. The atmosphere has to be experienced to be believed. The ground vibrates like a mini earthquake, eyes stream, fumes from the smouldering rubber and oil fill the nostrils, and there's a deafening roar from the engines developing over 2,000 horsepower.
I think the tension is all beforehand, but when you're actually in the car and you've got your face mask, your fighter and you're strapped in, I think you're there ready for the kill. You know, you forget, all I am interested in is watching my light and hope that I watch it just a little bit quicker than the guy next to me and I go, and as long as I don't see his car in front, I'm happy, and I'm probably singing when I go through the track. Yippee or something, you know, really, it's a good feeling once you get to the other end.
There was drama in the very first heat. Sweden's Anders Hasselstrom tangled with the world champion Ray Beadle from America and was excluded. And there was yet another disqualification in the second heat, when Harlan Thompson snaked across the centre line. It meant a win for local man Allan Herridge, who lives at Urchester near Santa Pod. As in many sports, there's a strong element of gamesmanship.
Oh, we chirp the cars at one another, and you take a casual look over and see his pipes, his exhaust pipes, header pipes, if he's got anything hurt in the engine, like a burnt piston or something, and just general, you know. And then you might do a dummy launch to your stage and then just hit it and launch it and shut it back and then back up. All in view of the other driver, of course, just so you can see what sort of power you're putting down and how the car's acting up.
But at the end of the day, it's the reactions on the line when that light goes, is it?
It's the reaction when it comes down, yeah. If you've got good reactions, I know what mine are, I know what the majority of everybody else is. But it's hundredths of a second, believe it or not. It's within hundreds of a second.
And that's why there are stringent safety precautions. Serious injuries are extremely rare. It takes less than 7 seconds to cover a quarter-mile drag strip, and most cars pass the electronic beams at the finish in excess of 200 miles an hour, hence the parachutes, or in the sport's own language, dropping the laundry. Owen Hayward from Stevenage is another local funny car pilot, they're not called drivers by the way, who's rated among the best in the country.
I get tremendous excitement, thrill, the satisfaction of having performed, outdriven anybody else virtually in the world as far as performance goes.
Dry weather is absolutely essential for drag racing, and steady showers meant a 4-hour delay. Funny car racing is no joke financially, even for world champion Ray Beadle.
It varies, but I mean, this car takes in excess of $600,000 in a year.
That's £300,000.
Yeah, that's right.
But how much does it cost you to race to win that sort of money?
It varies. I mean, we've spent anywhere from that much money till sometimes, you know, we'll just spend $200,000 or $300,000.
So some years you don't make any money.
That's right. That's right. And it depends on, you know, how much breakage you have and, you know, what kind of losses you have. If you have wrecks and stuff, and then it's very expensive to run one of these type cars.
But despite massive jet engines mounted on lorries which dried out the strip, both semi-finals and the final, where Beadle might have picked up £5,000 as winner, had to be called off. The trembling tarmac world of fire-breathing funny cars holds no fear for Allan Herridge, but ordinary roads are something different.
Quite honestly, motorways scare me to death. Some of the drivers on the average motorway today, and I've been driving now for 25 years, they frighten me. This is a piece of cake compared to motorways.